Y'all please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now today on the roster we have yours truly, Straight Drop. Now I was doing a little research and looking at reports, and I seen somewhere where they said he had got his judge recused from the case, or he trying to have the judge recused from the case, because something about his phone privileges, and because he got caught talking about things, privileged information about the case over a jail call. Now, my whole point about this is that, correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Isn't Straight Drop accused of murder? So I'm still trying to understand why people think that criminals should have rights. Once you get arrested for a crime, especially murder, I ain't talking about like some petty crime like jaywalking, a traffic ticket, uh, littering. No, murder. Okay, accused of killing somebody. Why do straight drop lawyers think that he should have all of the rights like all the rest of us Americans who law abiding, tax paying citizens? Somebody, can anybody hop in the chat, please tell me, how does his lawyer think that he should be afforded those rights? No, you lost those rights on the day that you decided to take young Dolph life. Any way they treat you behind them prison walls is what you get. In my opinion, you really should have thought about what you done before you done it. And you should have thought about it a little extra longer. Because if you would have thought about it a little extra longer, you would have said, you know what? Taking young Dolph life might not be the smartest thing I should do in my life. But this guy here just, I mean, he shut up a mall one time and then the judge let him out. And this, like I say, something is definitely wrong with them judges in Memphis. I don't know if they just have bleeding hearts or they just think that they could save everybody. But this boy, Straight Drop, was a career criminal. He been shooting shit up. And I seen the story a while back to where some guy was dating his baby mama while he was in jail, and the guy went missing, and they still ain't found his body. Allegedly, they still haven't found this guy, man. So that tell you, old Straight Drop been dropping people. He been dropping people. He been sending them to the upper room his whole little life, and it's weird because he's not really even that old. He young. He in his 20s, and Cornelius Smith too. But I haven't heard no other stories about Cornelius Smith. And for a while, I was thinking Cornelius Smith was like a little scapegoat, but and we haven't seen him in a while, so I'm thinking that he might be the one that flipped a turn, because Straight Drop, he trying to do any and everything to beat his case. And I don't really know why he trying to do that because I watched the interview and the ball was like free Straight Drop. They won't drop Straight Drop. They won't send Straight Drop to the upper room. The boy say free the boy Straight Drop. I say, wow, this is a PRE guy. He say free Straight Drop. I say, oh wow, man, they want him on a silver platter. Like if I was him, I'd be trying to stay in jail as long as I can. He trying to get out, bro. Listen, stay in jail as long as you can, man. Cause from the looks of it, and from the looks of it, all that stuff in Memphis, man, you guys, all y'all was on the opposite side of Dolph. Y'all wander around in Memphis, and next thing you know on the news, you're dead. Like, man, it's like people got a bounty on you. They spot you and say they call other people, say, hey, that's one of them right there. Get him. Because the boy, God bless the dead, COTZ, they say he was walking around on Orange Mound, and next thing you know, he was dead in the car. So that tell you, man, it's them people ain't playing, they sliding left and right for young Dolph. And like, my whole thing is that I think, in my opinion, I think if Straight Drop trying to get out, I think he gonna go under witness protection. I believe, given everything that's happening right now, he gonna go into witness protection. Now Hernandez go, man. I don't know what's up with him, bro, because he trying to get a job, and he wasn't trying to do any of this until Big Jook died. So, and God bless the dead right there too. So that mean that the cash must have ran out, because if he was only connected to Big Jook, that mean and Yo Gotti knows nothing about it. Why would Yo Gotti put money on his books? He ain't had nothing to do with the murder or anything like that. So I'm thinking, so if he begging the judge to let him get a job to extend his to redo his conditions on his bond release because he's on an ankle monitor. So my thing is that if he on an ankle monitor and he trying to get his time extended to get a job, that means he running out of money. And also he wasn't doing interviews, and he also doing interviews now. He did one with the boy, I think Stan G. I'm pretty sure he probably gave him a couple of thousand. You know what I'm saying? He was telling the judge he needed money for to take care of him and his family. And I'm guessing, I was a little hard on the judge in the next video, but I guess the judge probably saying to himself, his kids, his wife, or whoever else ain't really had nothing to do with what he decided to do in his life. So he got to let him, be able to provide a living. But old Straight Drop trying to get the judge recused. He also trying to get the case drawn out, saying that his amendment rights been violated because of phone calls and all this stuff here. And I'm like, man, when you go to prison, bro, you don't have no rights. Man, they treat you like crap. You don't have no rights at all. The only rights you have is when you're a free, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. That's when you got rights. But when you decide to take another man's life, you don't have no rights once you're behind the walls. Your rights is whatever they tell you your rights is. So I don't know why his lawyers acting like he a upstanding taxpayer citizen. He been a murdering he been a murdering person since he was little, allegedly. I mean, because they had him shooting up the mall out there, bang bang, at the Wild West. So I don't know what's up with the guy lawyer and what's up with his lawyer. I mean, and then I think it's public defenders, and he going hard. He must trying to get a law practice. If them public defenders could get Straight Drop off this case and Cornelius Spit, man, they gonna make so much money after this, bro. And that's why some lawyers take the chance, because it's a 50-50 toss up. It's 50-50 chance a jury might see your client point of view. It's a 50-50 chance that they might convict him. Given that it's Young Dolph, I just feel like, oh yeah, and also too, the judge and them granted him the motion to get a new juror. I mean, get new jurors, outside jurors from elsewhere. But I'm like, bro, there's nowhere they could pick jurors at in the United States that haven't heard about Dolph and the generous things he did in Memphis and all around Memphis. So all I'm gonna say is good luck with that Straight Drop. I don't know how you're gonna you're gonna beat that, because everybody in the United States know about Dolph. White, black, Chinese, Asian. Everybody know about Young Dolph, bro. He was a different kind of rapper, bro. He was a rapper that was well generous with his money, and he'll help anybody, bro. So I don't know. You could try to punt fake all you want to try to get the 2 point conversion, but in this case, I just really don't feel like it's gonna work, y'all. I just think that Straight Drop, they just trying anything right now to try to get him out, because I believe the boy Cornelius Smith then flipped on him. And I also saw a story to where it's saying that Hernandez gonna be sitting in their trial, or they gonna be sitting in his trial. So that mean that either could have snitched on each other. I mean, but right now we not really gonna know any of that. But my whole thing is that, like I've been saying, the feds and the police, they don't want no dead person. They want a live person for this murder. It's too high. It's too high profile. A multi-millionaire died, and guess what? It affected a lot of people, and there's a lot of outrage out there in Memphis, and they gonna want this thing solved. They gonna want a go guilty person for it, and one of the three I'm going down, baby. So, I was thinking Hernandez, but he technically really not the shooter. He the one who put up the money. He the mastermind. So I don't think his punishment may be the same, life and imprisonment. If none of them don't take no plea. But I mean, like I said, if you know you shot this man, and you know you paid for them to shoot this man, and y'all all know you're guilty, y'all all know you're gonna flip on each other. Why don't you just go to the prosecutor and say, man, just give me a plea? What you gonna give me 40 years? I'm gonna go lay down right now. Cause at the end of the day, when you don't get out them people way and you try to fight them cases like that, they usually give you the harshest they usually give you the harshest sentence possible just because you make them take it to trial. That's how the courts work. Guess what? Once they send you on the road, they might give you hard labor. They get because they gotta pay for the trial some kind of way. So they'll pay for it with the life sentence they're giving you with hard labor. You might go make license plates. You might go dig ditches. You might, it's a lot. You might make clothes, underwear, jeans, all that kind of stuff. I mean, because a regular trial murder, all the high profile trials is it's at least 300 grand or more to try a criminal for murder. The R word. Some high profile charge. Those trials usually cost somewhere in a neighborhood of $300,000. So it's like, I think Hernandez, because his lawyers and they lawyers probably talking back and forth. I I I I believe he doing the interviews because he know straight dropping them, then drop the dime on him, and he know he gonna have to go lay down. So he trying to get all the money he can so his family could be okay for a little while. Because guess what, bro? Life is a long time, and whatever you get, 100,000, 200,000, ain't gonna last long at all. And given that you know they already then killed his daughter, God bless the dead, and hopefully he got the rest of his family protected. I'm hoping that's what I would have did afterwards. But my thing is that, man, look, straight drop, bro. Yeah, you know, I think that he just throwing anything out there and trying to see what gonna stick, cause he know his goose is cooked. Like, and he know, cause if they snitching on the boy Gonan, Hernandez probably snitching back on the two of them. So it's like whoever whoever took the worm first get the bait. Whoever accepted the deal first, that's who the police gonna work with. Whoever talk first, soon as they got him in the interrogation room, look, we got a deal on the table right now. Tell us what you know. Whichever one of them spoke first or told first, that's who gonna get the deal. And I think Hernandez is the one who went in and was speaking because he got a bind. That's what make me believe that, because the other two didn't get no bind at all. So my whole thing is that, yep, somebody's telling. So Hernandez must gonna be at their trial. But I think with him trying to get his conditions of bond, you know, a little loosened, I think the judge is like, wait a minute, man, you're going too far. And the judge saw him on them interviews, and they was like, you're just trying to, you're trying to make money. We gave you all of this freedom, and you're doing interviews, talking about the case and stuff like that. So I believe the judge was like, when he tried to ask for, his release conditions to be extended, the judge said no. So it's just, and no straight drop too. Like, that's why none of that ain't working for straight drop, because he played hard and didn't want to snitch. So now, anything he throws, the judge batting it down. Take it back. We don't want it. Return the sender. And straight drop, you're going down. Cornelius Smith, I believe he started talking too. Like I said, I keep telling y'all, one person is taking a leg, bro. They might let one of them get away, but they ain't gonna let all of them get away. And I think Hernandez might be a little bit more harder to prove, because straight drop numbers, straight dudes. They young too. They probably ain't got no. They probably ain't saved none of the text messages. The boy probably he probably text them off a talk text number. Uh, he probably communicated through CEOTs. So if he communicated through CEOTs, allegedly, CEO Teasy is dead. His phone probably be in evidence, probably got lost somewhere. So it really gonna be you say I say from Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith if they never had no text from him or no conversation from him on their own. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because if CEO if CEO Teasy was the head of True Mafia, so he was in direct contact with Goldman, and he put Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith in the game like the NBA. So with them two pieces being took out, I don't really know how you connect Hernandez to them because usually if somebody is the head of the gang, that's who the person go to and say, "Hey, I'm a recruit. I need you to get some guys to do this." He ain't gonna go. Hernandez ain't went to Straight Drop them on his own. I don't believe so. I believe he went to see OTZ because he the head of True Mafia. That's who you go to. You go to the big boss. You don't go to the underlings and the shooters and the, the people like that. You go to the big boss, and then the big boss send word. So I think Hernandez case might be a little bit more weaker than um Straight Drop now. Just because I'm pretty sure they got the footage of Makitas, they ain't released it to us, and also they have them RoboCams. That stuff get monitored 24 hours of the day. It's federal, so they have video footage and all of that, and they also have witnesses that we don't know about. The police never let you know anything. They withhold a lot of shit, and if you come talking it, they know you the one who did it because we never released this to the public. So how do you know this? Only us and the person who commit the murder know this. They might ask him where you got hit at, what kind of gun it was. They ain't gonna release the caliber of bullets or none of that. You might can speculate what kind of gun it is by looking at it, but the bullets actually what was in it. The person who put the bullets in there gonna know that. So a conversation could have went like that too. But I don't know what you guys think, man. Y'all please remember to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, old Straight Drop trying to get the judge recused. Over he already got the motion granted for outside jury, so he won that. And now he trying to get the judge recused because of his phone rights. And I'm like, not so fast, sir. You're in jail for allegedly murdering a man. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, like I said, he is innocent to proven guilty, but man, once they throw you in the jail and you can't afford to get out and you can't afford no buying dog, you really don't have no rights, bro. And you got a public offender. That mean that the city of Memphis ain't making no money off you, and really and truly they don't care. That's how they treat people with no money. See, I was telling y'all in the last video, Hernandez gonna fare a little bit more better because he bonded out on a $90,000 bond. Okay, so and then another thing, who paid that $90,000 bond? Hernandez don't look like he own no property. Who paid that? Somebody paid it for him, and you know, and all of that. But now he need a job ever since Big Drip got sent up. God bless the day. So y'all just go ahead on and add that up and figure that out. How that is. He need a job now. When he ain't need a job. He need a job all of a sudden now, and then he in the courtroom acting like it's urgent. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all from checking out the video. Remember, I love you guys. I appreciate all y'all support. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. Y'all please go on here and watch some of the older videos. Y'all please share. Like, subscribe, and also drop your comments in the low, man. I love to talk to you guys and see what y'all think about this stuff here, man. This case is interesting and it's heating up, and I can't wait to see where it go at. Y'all have a great Sunday. Peace. I'm out.